to it with this one right here. We got Chinx with the OS to the levels. We got that level, and then it's coming from the Chinx, like Chinx and him having his whole thing, especially with Chinx's around this one right here. Like we got the Mimic one too, especially with this whole thing too, like the levels. So the levels coming from it, and especially with Chinx OS coming through this one right here, like especially with the whole this one right here being what it is, and you got the next level, so you got that next chemic thing coming through this one right here, especially with his whole style and the manic lyrics and stuff like that. So you got the whole thing, especially it being through this one right here and being the way it around this and everything works around it. So with this main one right here too, and then especially with the cover too. So we got something with the cover too and the whole thing. So especially with everything else being his everything else he been doing, like his music and stuff like that. So he got some demonic stuff on the preview, on the on the mimic thing, like they're out right now on the preview thing on the mimic, but especially with this whole cold cost being.
It's Nico in your speakers.
Wait, hold on. This one has a different mimic to it. Oof, this way this one just came across. The way this one just came across, like ooh, she what did we just spot here? Like
In the ride with the rebels, baddest bitch in the back of the rental.
ooh, the way this one's already previewed too. The preview's so deep in already. Like it's so deep in, like it's just like so reminiscent. Like the preview is just so already epic. Like it's some mimic type of thing. Like the way this one is already like this is a spot. This is like a spotted get you one. Like
In the ride with the rebels, baddest bitch in the back of the rental. She wanna party and dance with the devil, get in the car with a metal. It's mad how I was putting fish in the kettle. Now back of the rental, she wanna party and dance with the devil, get in the car with a metal. It's mad how I was putting fish in the kettle. Now I gotta bring out the heat with a kettle. Two guns up like Mark and Denzel. Prada runners, press on the pedal. Pull up and show 'em it's
ooh, hey, with the whole thing. Like this one is right here. This is like some next level one. Like he said, like put it on a metal. He said put on the metal. Coming from that to the thing. It's that runner, it's that thing, and then he said come on from that heat too. And this one's already has like the heat, like the lyrics is already on a mimic thing. Like it's already like it's really got something on a mimic thing on a heat test.
on the pedal. Pull up and show 'em its levels. Beef can't die or settle. I've been there live numerous times. Man got fried, tapped it and touched man's temple. Lost that whack, that mic was special. Gotta buy more car, hammer's essential. I don't wanna hear about skep, his tea got splashed in central. It's mental, bath in petrol, burn my clothing. After his rib got opened. How many ops got chefed and toasted? If broski goes for his leg, I'ma smoke him. Go on a glide impulsive, I ain't gonna say no word, cause we ain't gonna claim that works. Spill man's juice, let it pour on the curb. They're scoring back, we're scoring first. Two felt that corn got burnt.
Ooh, I felt that one right there, especially with the whole thing. Like the way this one is already like it's just so like so mimic with it. Like he said, they not on the rise, but they basically on the rise doing their thing. Like they gonna be the first to even and blue still. Like they basically the main ones doing the chemic thing. Like and everything else that's just coming into that. Like it's just so different. Like it hits different when the lyrics is like coming through that. And sometimes they be running through too. Like you can't miss those mimics.
Spill man's juice, let it pour on the curb. They're scoring back, we're scoring first. Two felt that corn got burnt. Why Lack got caught, got burnt. Wrist got burnt and Rat got slapped. Should've turned to a pop, but he still got burnt. Broski shoved that shit in his shirt. Man got wet up, now I'm with Pepper, talking about who got it the worst. Let's go, slide on a nerd, drive that bike through the I was locked up, still flying in birds. I was in jail with a 9 in my cell that the doves couldn't find in the search. Let's go, slide on a nerd, drive that bike through the I was locked up, still flying in birds. I was in jail with a 9 in my cell that the doves couldn't find in the search. Early birds still chase that worm, late night like these herbs. Before I turned act push packs on a Sunday, I had intent to supply in the church. I had to get up and do it alone, I had to step up and do it for bro. I got poked and I was just letting it off, cause you know I weren't letting it go. Luger 9s or 3-2 autos, hit man's torso, whoa. Rise it, I'm rocking his boat, mask on tight and my hoodie on low. She want a boogie but no, push this wood in her throat.
Ooh, especially the way this one, it just has the whole thing. Like it has that Gucci to it, it has that taste to it, has that like that all common thing, like the whole common thing, the whole mimic thing. Like it has a whole taste to it, whole limit thing to it. Like you coming from this, you coming from that, and especially it being from it, which is being from like you got a whole thing to it. Like especially you can't beat this one because it's like this one has like that pressure to it. It's like where you want to just keep it on a replay, like keep it on a back to back thing. Like it could be on some playlist thing. Like it's like some replay mimic thing.
So whoa, rise it, I'm rocking his boat, mask on tight and my hoodie on low. She want a boogie but no, push this wood in her throat. The hammer's live, I'm letting man know. I've been outside, I'm good on the roads. Put it in drive, push it and go. Fry it, the cook will blow. Could've been me, it could've been bro.
Ooh, like he said, put it in a ride and push it and go. Like it's a push start, like it's a push type of start car. Like them push start cars and everything else that be like that comes from that. Like you gotta push start to the next. Like especially them carts that or they hit different like when they have them push go ones.
Could've been bro, we ain't gotta talk, they know. No, we ain't gotta talk, it shows. They're talking loads and capping a lot. Bring out the whack from the spot. Don't act like something you're actually not, cause the matic will pop and your man will get got. Pull up my pants if I land in a walk on free flow, trying to get hands on the up. I don't give a toss if there's cameras or not. I'll bang for the block and stand in the dock. I was still trapping the pull up my pants if I land in a walk on free flow, trying to get hands on the up. I don't give a toss if there's cameras or not. I'll bang for the block and stand in the dock. I was still trapping and jogging in prison. HMP made racks in the system. I had to pattern the pack on the blue phone, knew full well that security's listening. Yo, are you listening? Put my man on a visit and make him bring it out to the piff ting. Had the whole house block just stinking. Cruise with the windows tinted, which one of you turns victim? Insert that block, make a man get injured. Lick that down, but a boy gets lifted. Ready, rise it, rinse it. Walk with the longest pipe, I'm limping.
Ooh, how is he coming like that? He coming like that in the beginning too. So, we got something hefty on this one. Like he just tortured the whole thing. Like he just coming from that. Like he said, coming from the whole blinched into the thing. I don't think they listening to what he's coming from because he's coming from a whole. I don't think they really out here listening where he's coming from because he's out here just like searching some certain destroy pattern.
They can bring it out to the piff ting. Had the whole house block just stinking. Cruise with the windows tinted, which one of you turns victim? Insert that block, make a man get injured. Lick that down, but a boy gets lifted. Ready, rise it, rinse it. Walk with the longest pipe, I'm limping. Man can't swim, try dive, he's sinking. Don't know what he was thinking. Ooh.
Ooh, she like, hey, he definitely did wrench this. Like, he definitely did wrench this. Especially the way this one came through right here, like Chinx with the OS to the levels. I wasn't even expecting this one to even be the way it came through. Like, especially that first visual. Like, you can't tell me that first part where it started from. I was cold. Like that, the way that came in through, that was like a static. Like it was some type of static, like a back to back thing, like some static of a major like just a type of some type of static glitch. But this the way this one came like this with the Chinx and the OS, but especially from the whole thing right here, coming from the levels to the whole thing, but especially with this one being the way it is, like this one right here, and especially with his cover, like he got his whole thing, especially with all his other albums and music and effects. Like he got something. I know those ones. He got something on the play. Like this one was a play one. But make sure you guys definitely tune in with this one right here. Make sure you guys like, comment, and just coming from this.